Hey guys, WhiteTiger here with another Wi-Fi battle. This is actually a rematch against Paul or PyroMeteor from YouTube. I had a battle with them not so long ago, which you can probably still see in my videos there, but I thought I'd upload this one anyway, because it was a good match, really fun, and I hope you enjoy. So I won't say too much more and I'll just start the battle now. Now, you're challenged by Paul. I lead with my time police and he leads off with his glide score. This time police really hasn't helped me this much so far once I've used it, but I'm hoping it can be helpful now. So we both go for stealth rock and he goes for the U-turn. And for some reason I really did not see U-turn coming. It's a generic move on a generic Pokemon, so I do not know why I did not see it, but he crits me and I don't even know if that mattered. I don't really care. It was ultra effective. I've not got any defense invested in this thing, so it didn't really matter. So my time police is already down, but I did get the stealth rocks, which I guess is something. Now I go into my raw, and he's in his Skarmory here, and I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. I'm hoping he doesn't switch out, which he doesn't, and it's a Specs Thunderbolt for my Raikou, so it is going to kill it, which is awesome because Skarmory could be a real pain if he saved it. So that's down, and now he goes into his Gliscor, and I am locked into the Thunderbolt because, as I said, I'm Specs, so I do have to switch out into my Clomp, which is going to take his Earthquake pretty well because it's my defensive Pokemon. And yeah, so that takes it, and now I believe I'm going to predict a taunt here because that's another generic move on a generic Pokemon, as I said, but he just goes for the U-turn. As I go for the Surf, as I said, I predicted a taunt, and I hit the incoming Gengar, which is good because it's a frail Pokemon. It's not going to be able to take it very well, and the health keeps going down and down and down, and I crit him. And I'm pretty sure that couldn't have one-hit KO'd him, so I'm really sorry about that, really lame. But I guess that sort of thing happens. And yeah, so he goes into his Porygon Z now. I don't want to take the Tri-Attack or whatever he wants to do, so I go into my Special Wall, my Atrium, and I take the Tri-Attack. And it actually does quite a bit. I was hoping to take it a bit more, well, a bit better, but, you know, I didn't. And I'm thinking to save this thing, but I decided now, I'll just leave it in for Death Fodder. So sorry Atrium, you didn't help me this battle, and yeah, so he dies, and now I just go into my jet here, hoping to finish it off or just kill it off, because I know I can outspeed, because I know he's not Scarfed, and I'm actually Scarfed, so it doesn't matter anyway. Go straight for the Brick Break, and he just goes into his Dragonite. That isn't going to do anything to his Dragonite, and as I said, I'm Scarfed, so I have no choice but to switch out here, go into my defensive wall again, my Clomp, and because of Stealth Rocks here, I'm not going to be able to take the Outrage, and I die. So Clomp's down, and I have to go into my jet now, and I know he's locked into the Outrage, so that's great. It just lets me hit him with the Ice Punch, guaranteed KO on the Dragonite, unless he's running something strange like the Yachi Berry, but he's not, and I crit it, which I'm pretty sure didn't matter there. He was on half health. It's ultra effective. It is going to KO. Now he goes into his Suicune. Again, I'm locked into it. Isn't going to do anything. Have to switch out. I go into my Raikou, hoping he's not going to go for anything that's going to hurt me, which he doesn't. He goes for the Calm Mind, not the best thing because it's going to help wall the Thunderbolt if he decides to stay in here. I do go for the obvious Thunderbolt here, but he predicts it and goes for his Gliscor, which is a good move on his part. And I'm locked into it again, so I have again no choice but to switch out. So I go into my Trex, which is my Kangaskhan, and he goes for the U-turn, which is pretty good because I think the Earthquake would have KO'd me, or almost KO'd me anyway, and he goes into his Porygon Z. Now, because I know he's not Scarfed because he has the Life Orb, I know this is going to outspeed or at least be a speed tie, but my Hammer Arm misses, so my Trex takes a Tri-Attack and dies. So that's my second Pokemon that's named after good friends of mine for my chat I go on, and he's the second Pokemon that hasn't done anything, so yeah, sorry about that. I'm not really giving you very good names there, but you know, happens and stuff. So I just go straight for the Thunderbolt. No, sorry, I predict the switch and go into the as he goes into Gliscor. This was actually an important point in the game because this Gliscor walled my Thunderbolt obviously, and if I didn't take it out, it could have been a problem. So now he goes into his Porygon Z. I decide to switch into my Jet, pretty much as Death Fodder here. I'm not sure it can take a hit, but it's pretty weak defensively, so I'm pretty sure it's going to die because Tri-Attack from a Porygon Z is pretty darn powerful. So I do die, and now I go back into my Raikou, and I know that it's going to outspeed both of his last Pokemon, so I just go for the Thunderbolt, knowing it's going to KO. Specs, max special attack from my Raikou is going to kill that with ease, and his last is a Suicune. Battle of the Legendary Dogs, and obvious Raikou is much more awesome because it's like the closest thing to a tiger in the game, and I'm WhiteTiger, and tigers are awesome. So yeah, the Thunderbolt kills him off, and that is the game. So that was an awesome game, Paul. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for asking for the rematch, and I hope to have some more later on. And so yeah, that's it guys. See you later. Bye.